I have no words. Oh my goodness, you guys, like let me just say TGIPD, which if you don't know what that stands for, thank goodness it's pajama day. Guess who has officially survived to winter break? Good morning, YouTube. I am running very late this morning, so I need to get on my way. I'm gonna make this super short. You know that it is the last week before Christmas break when you are so flipping tired on a Monday morning. Like, it's not even Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. It is Monday morning. I slept in all weekend and I am already exhausted. We have school through Friday this week, so if you are currently on winter break, which, okay, by the time you guys are watching this, I will be on winter break too, but you know what I mean. If you were on winter break this past week, I am very, very envious of you because we only get a week this year and I feel like it's just gonna be super short and I'm tired and I have so much to get done over break, but it's okay. You know what? I'm gonna enjoy this extra time with my kids. I'm gonna go get some coffee. Even though I'm running like 7 minutes late this morning, coffee is a non-negotiable.
Hello, good morning, can I help you?
Hi, good morning. Can I get a medium iced vanilla latte, please?
Medium iced vanilla latte?
Yes.
Anything else?
That'll be it. Thank you. So the first thing I wanted to do was show you all my outfit because I am gonna wear something like winter/Christmas themed every day this week. So first of all, my earrings, how stinking, oh hold on, is he upside down? No, he's good, okay. How stinking cute are these like little reindeer earrings? I got these I think actually from Walmart like probably a year or two ago and they were only a couple dollars and I just love wearing them because they make me so happy. And then I have this sweater with Santa and the reindeer and it's got little jingly bells on it and it's got this puffball, which is disgusting by the way. Do you see all of that lint? Yeah, no thank you. But anyway, I got this from I think Macy's probably again like a year or maybe even 2 years ago and I got it on like a really good sale and I think it's cute. And then this is actually a LuLaRoe skirt. I don't remember the exact name of it. I'll put that in the description box for you. I actually had a subscriber send me some LuLaRoe stuff and I had never really worn it before. I had one pair of leggings, but she sent me like a shirt and she sent me some leggings and she sent me a dress and this skirt, which I actually really love. It's super comfortable. It's stretchy, which is really nice because I'm always climbing up on chairs and desks and all that good stuff. So I will link her like Facebook page because I don't remember it off the top of my head, but that will be in the description box for you. And then these shoes I got from Sears for $20 literally like 6 years ago. I got them like my first year of college and I love them. They're super comfortable. I think they're like an Oxford style or something like that, but I love them. Here's the next thing I wanted to show you all. This is probably one of the nicest and cutest and just overall sweetest things I have ever had a student do for me. So last night I checked my email, which I actually don't usually do on the weekend, but for some reason I checked my work email and there was an email from one of my like students' emails and it was like an invitation to open a Google Slide. So I was like, what on earth is this? Like I did not assign my students anything. And I opened it up and look you guys, one of my students, she's in my block too, super sweet girl, made this Google Slides for me. So it says Merry Christmas, surprise, look at those effects y'all. And then on this slide it says I hope you have the best Christmas ever. The reason why I made this is because you are an awesome teacher and for a teacher who runs a bazillion errands every day you give us the fun stuff. If you were a mean teacher you would give us tests every day but would get away with it because well giving away tests every day isn't a crime so technically no harm will be done. I was cracking up you guys, it's so cute. But we're getting off topic here. So I am hoping you have a great Christmas break because you deserve it, I tell you. And also, who would want a non-fun Christmas break? And I'm hoping you also have fun with your cats. If they get presents, I hope they love them. Oh, maybe you should make some sort of Christmas themed Google Doc assignment, just a suggestion. And then on this slide, it says, I hope that you guys relax every minute of Christmas break. And then it says, if you don't plan to, at least don't let it be lesson planning because everyone says lesson planning is a pain. And you don't want to have pain in Christmas break, do you? If I were in your shoes, I would just lazily go around the house and watch TV, and then on the last day of break, you do lesson planning. Yes, girl, I'm with you. That's what kids do. Why don't you try it? But at the same time, I don't want you to try it because you're a very organized person, at least in my perspective. So it will ruin your very neat plan to spend the last day of break. Oh my gosh, my teacher heart, you guys, is gonna explode from happiness. Then it says, this is the ending, and it says, well, anyways, this was just to show you that I am very thankful that you are my teacher. I feel like it's Thanksgiving again, and it says, we wish you a Merry Christmas, and she inserted like a video clip. Oh my goodness, you guys. Like, that is what keeps me going. Seriously, the fact that one of my students took time out of their weekend to make this Google Doc, and then they were creative enough to send it to my email, like, I can't. Like, I'm so lucky. I really am. I love my students, and like, oh my goodness, I cannot, like, I'm gonna open that up every single day. Like, any day I'm having a bad day or I'm tired or I'm frustrated, I'm gonna open that up because it will make me feel instantly better. So I'm going through papers that I printed out over the weekend. These are my plans for math for today that I'm gonna give to my TA. And then I did go ahead and make another note sheet. So we are starting units of capacity for customary units. So cup, pint, quart, and gallon. So I went ahead and made up more notes. I think they're helping my students. I don't know. You guys seem to be interested in these, so I think I'm gonna try to go through and make these for like every standard and every different thing that we could possibly learn and get them put up in my TPT store. It will probably take a while. Maybe I'll make it like a growing bundle. I don't know. I have not decided yet, but I'm gonna have my TA make copies of these. And then since we are starting units of capacity, a lot of you guys have told me about Gallon Man, which I've heard about for a really long time, but I'm actually going a different direction. I just personally feel like this makes more sense to me and it's easier to remember. So this is called the Kingdom of Gallon. Now, I did not get this from TPT. I got this from memoryjoggers.com, and it was kind of expensive. It was like $5, but I just really wanted like this story to be able to tell my students, and then it kind of tells you like what to do as a teacher and what other questions to ask. But basically it goes through and it tells a story, and the students will draw it piece by piece. So first you have the Kingdom of Gallon. So they draw a big G, and then you tell them there are 4 queens in the kingdom. So they draw the 4 Qs, and then each queen had a prince and a princess, so that's where the P's come in, and then each prince and princess had 2 cats, and that's where the 2 C's come in. So I'm gonna have my students, we're gonna do this together, but they're just gonna do it on like dry erase boards, and then I'm gonna give them a copy of this to glue into their math journal along with the notes, just because I know some of their drawings may not be super neat, so hopefully this will help them. And then these are just like the papers that I am going to read off of. So I guess I will link that for you guys if you are interested. If you've done Gallon Man, this may be another thing to try, just as another way to help them remember. Just for the record, my desk was nice and clean, and then my kids came in and there went that. But we have all kinds of goodies coming in for gingerbread houses. We are gonna make gingerbread houses on Friday. So we're asking that each of our students bring in a can of icing, and then we also had parents like volunteer to bring in candy and like tablecloths and just other things that we will need. So I've gotten lots of those goodies. I'm gonna have to find somewhere to keep them until Friday, but I'm excited. I can't wait to do this with them. And I did have some students bring me in gifts, which is just super sweet. So I have this bag from one of my amazingly sweet girls in my homeroom. I haven't opened it yet. I think I'm gonna like hold on to it and maybe wait till the end of the week. But I also got a card. One of my girls brought me in this stuffed hippo because I've been playing for them. I won a hippopotamus for Christmas, so that was really sweet. And then this lanyard with cats all over it. Oh my gosh, how stinking cute. And then look at this, you guys. So it's a coffee mug, which is beautiful. It's filled with candy, which is a great added bonus. There's an Amazon card, and this is my favorite part. It's a sloth that the boy actually sewed himself. Like, that is just the cutest thing I've ever seen. I'm keeping that forever. Okay, I lied. I ended up opening that big bag right away because I do want to start writing thank you notes. Oh my goodness, I can't decide which one is cuter. Look at this pillow. It has a sloth in a Santa hat. Like, I don't care if Billy likes it or not. It's going on our couch as soon as I get home. It's so cute. And then look at this little sloth on the reef. Oh my goodness, you guys. My kids know me so well. So I have these thank you cards left over from last year. I'm pretty sure I got these like from the dollar store for really cheap. So I'm gonna need to get more of them. I'll go out tonight to like Dollar Tree and grab some more, but I'm gonna go ahead and write out thank you notes for things that I received last week as like early Christmas gifts, and then things that I received today. And I'm just gonna do it as the week goes on so that it's not super overwhelming on Friday. It is now lunchtime, so the theme for this week, as is every holiday, embrace the crazy. Basically, my kids, I mean, you know what? For it being the week before winter break, and for winter break starting much later this year than normal, I think they're doing a really good job. They did well in math today. We're still working on conversions, and I think they are starting to get it. Like, thank goodness I can see the light bulbs going off. And then in science, we're still working with like earthquakes, and overall they did a really good job. They are chatty and they're a little bit like off task, but it is completely to be expected. So you know what, I'm counting my blessings, because I looked back at my vlogs from last year, which actually this is the time last year when I started vlogging, which is just very nostalgic for me. But I was having a really hard time around this time of year with my class, and so I'm counting my blessings because my kids honestly are doing a great job. One thing I am using this week, because I'm embracing the crazy, are these classroom timers. So I will link this website for you down below. I just keep it saved on my Symbaloo, but there's all kinds of different interactive timers, and usually I don't really use these. I'll use like the sand timer, or I'll use this one or the candle, because they're not super distracting. A lot of these other ones are distracting, and my kids are more focused on what's going on the screen than their work. But since it's the week before Christmas, and I'm like, you know what, my kids deserve to have some fun, and we're still like, we're not doing a lot of like Christmas themed activities, at least until Friday. So I'm trying to work in the fun where I can. So I just wanted to show you down at the bottom, they have these holiday themed timers. So they have Christmas timers. So there's like this elf race and the snowman race, and like the Christmas trees, they like grow, which is pretty cool. We use the snowman one. And basically the snowmen are just like hopping and they're racing. So like they move back and forth between first place and like whatever else. And my kids are sitting there like cheering. I'm like, you know what, fine. Like for the last minute, if you're done your work and you want to sit there and cheer for them, like it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Something else I'm using is this fireplace. So this is just a video that I pulled from YouTube. It has like 10 hours of a fireplace going, and I saved it to SAFESHARE, which I'll link that for you guys again in the description. But basically it just plays a fire like going, and it has sound effects and all that good stuff. So I just make it full screen and I play this up on my projector, and it just helps set the overall ambiance for the classroom. Okay, I have had a huge event transpire since I last talked to you guys. So story time. I was sitting in my room eating my lunch. There were probably like 3 minutes left of lunch, and one of my team teachers came in my room and she said, the kids are getting in trouble. Like, we've got to go down to the cafeteria. And I'm thinking, like, seriously kids, I can't even sit here and enjoy my lunch. So I'm like, okay. So we all go down there, and I walk in, and my principal's standing in the middle, like they're all quiet. She's talking to them on the microphone, like telling them how their behavior is unacceptable. And I'm looking at some of them and they're like smiling. And I'm like, really? Like, you're gonna sit here and you're going to laugh about the fact that you're getting in trouble with administration during your lunchtime on a Monday? And I'm looking around, I'm like, a lot of them are smiling. And I started to get the feeling that like something was going on, but I didn't want to get my hopes up for anything. So I was just like, okay, like it's probably not that. And then my principal was like, I'm gonna have them explain to you like what they did. And table by table, all of the 4th grade students yelled out, you are going to Boston. So I got picked for the Highlands Boston Marathon team of all teachers for 2018. I'm literally still in shock. Like, if my camera's shaking, that's why. I was honestly just trying not to cry, and I don't think it even has fully hit me, because honestly I'd kind of figured I didn't get it. Like, the last I'd heard from them was a week and a half ago, and they said like, yeah, you're still in contention. But I was like, if I haven't heard anything from a week and a half, like that's not a good sign. So I honestly told myself, I was like, you know what, you didn't get it. And I was really disappointed, and I honestly hadn't told you guys that yet, because I was kind of embarrassed to say like I didn't get picked for the team. But apparently I did get picked, and I'm just, I'm obviously so excited, because that is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I feel very appreciative that they would pick me for their team. Like, that's a huge honor. And I'm also super appreciative to my school. Like, they went through all of that to surprise me. Like, they had signs, I'll show you that in a minute, and all of the kids were just so excited for me. Even my admin like gave me flowers, and it was just it literally like made my entire life like by far one of the best moments. And just standing there, like, part of me was like, it was very surreal. It's almost like I couldn't believe that it was actually happening. And thankfully one of my team teachers and my TA like videotaped it, so I've actually got it on film. So I'm so excited. I will, if I can, I'll like insert some of the video clips for you guys to see.
There's no excuse for that. None. So I asked them just a second ago to explain themselves to all of you for what just happened. So I'm just going to turn it over to them. You are going to Boston!
I am so excited. I have not told Billy yet, so I'm actually going to leave here so I can go to his work and tell him. And I also need to go to the post office, but I don't even care about that right now. Like, I have no words. Oh my goodness, you guys, like I'm going to run in the Boston Marathon. So after they all yelled it out, some of my kids popped up from behind the tables. I didn't even see them. And they had these signs. So it says, congratulations, hooray for Miss Ferré. Love the rhyming. And then this one that says, Boston, here she comes, go Miss Ferré. Seriously amazing. They also had students standing with like letters that spelled out Boston. Literally one of the best moments of my entire, oh, I'm gonna cry. I'm trying not to cry. One of the best moments of my entire life. So this is my Secret Santa gift for Squadsmas. So me and my squad, the ladies that I went and saw in Nebraska, did a Secret Santa. So there's something breakable in it. So I wrote, you look nice. Now please treat this box with care. And then I wrote fragile on all of the sides. Good morning, YouTube. I just want to be known, yes, I have a million packages in my back seat. I plan to do a mail haul over winter break, so I promise I will be taking those out at some point. I was not super productive last night, but I'm not even going to apologize for it. I was just so excited, and it's still like, I don't think it's fully hit me yet. Like, I still feel like I'm like somewhat dreaming that I got picked to run the Boston Marathon for the Highlands team, and I just could not focus on anything else last night because my brain was just like stuck on that, and it was so hard to like get myself even to make lesson plans for today, but I did. I made lesson plans for today, but I did not make them for the rest of the week. Nor did I go to Dollar Tree like I said I was going to, but it's okay because I still have thank you cards left, at least to get me through tomorrow. I am tired because I struggled so hard to fall asleep last night. I was just laying there, and again, I was so excited. Like, I was just laying there like looking at my ceiling, smiling, because I'm just so happy. So genuinely happy, so thankful both to my school and to Highlands, and I'm over the moon. So I'm gonna go get some coffee because I do have team planning this morning with our 4th grade team, and then during my planning time, I'm meeting with my Right Star advisor just to go over my observation. So I will catch up with you guys once I get to school. Good morning. Can I get a medium iced coffee with the French vanilla swirl and cream, please? That will be it. Thank you. So one of the first things I did this morning was hang up the posters that my students made for me and my Boston sign on my walls so that I have a daily reminder of what I am working so hard for. Hashtag luckiest teacher ever. I was showered with even more gifts today. Not that I need candy right now because I need to try to not eat bad, but still, I'm just so appreciative. I have the best kids in the entire world. It is now my planning time. So this Santa hat is not mine. It's one of my students. I found it in the hallway because they left it out there and they've yet to notice that I'm wearing their hat. So I'm just gonna wear it until the end of the day and see if they realize it, and then I will give it back. I just met with my Right Start advisor to go over my observation and just make plans for the future, figure out what I want to work on. So I've got about 30 minutes left of my planning time. I've got quite a few emails from yesterday and today that I need to respond to. So I'm going to do that and then start writing some more thank you notes for gifts that I received today. It is now lunchtime. As you can tell, I no longer have my Santa hat. He actually did not recognize it, but I felt bad. So I ended up giving it back to him. And instead I put on a hat that one of my students gave me this morning as a gift. So it says bottoms up, and hold on, can you see it? It has Santa like upside down in the chimney. I thought it was cute, and it lights up, which I thought was really cool. So the morning has gone pretty well. My block 1 did really well with the lesson. We got through it. Usually we run over with math, and today we ended right on time. Hallelujah. And then we were able to get through all of social studies. So I feel good. We only have a regular day tomorrow, and then Thursday we have an assembly in the afternoon. So the day's gonna be a little bit off. And then Friday we're building gingerbread houses. So we can do this, people. So my day went from being pretty good to being super, and despite the pun, this actually is not fun at all. It is now the end of the day. I have a lot of papers to grade because I probably should have graded yesterday, but because of everything that happened, I was just too excited and I left all of my papers here. So that means I have to do more tonight, but it's okay. I'm gonna sit here for right now for about an hour until 5 o'clock. I'm going to grade as much as I can, get it put in the grade book. Maybe I can get all of it done. doubtful, but I'm gonna try. And then whatever I don't get done, honestly, I think I'm just gonna leave it until tomorrow. Like, I'm just not too worried about it at this point. I do need to write thank you notes tonight, so I'm gonna take home, I made a list of like students who gave me stuff and what all they gave me, and then I will write the thank you notes tonight so that I can hand them out tomorrow. Please tell me I'm not the only person who does this. When I'm grading papers, every time I finish grading an assignment, I put my pen back and I pick up a new one for the next stack. So I got 3 assignments graded and put in the grade book, and I felt like I was doing really well. I didn't get everything done, but it's okay. At about 4:55, I was like, I'm gonna stop. Like, I have a copy I need to go make real quick, and then I'll be able to leave by 5. Well, I went to go make a copy. The copy machine is broken, so that's not happening tonight. And then I ended up meeting with my team teachers in the hallway, and we were just talking, and then we have to give this geography bee by Friday, and it's 100 questions, and we have to read them all out loud to the kids while they bubble in on a Scantron. So that's not gonna be fun whatsoever, and it's like super last minute, but I guess we're gonna try to fit that in on Friday, which stinks because that's the last day before break, but we have to get it done, and we were just told like literally this afternoon. So yeah, it is now 5:15. I'm just now getting back into my room. I have like a million missed calls from Billy. I need to get out of here. I need to go home. I need to write thank you notes. Actually, I need to go to Dollar Tree. I need to write thank you notes, and I have grading to do, and I need to lesson plan. So I need to go be productive. I also need to go to the gym, so I'm gonna get out of here. Time for a mini mail haul, and by mail haul I mean stuff that I all bought myself. I went to Dollar Tree before dinner, and after dinner I went to 2 different Dollar Trees. Don't want to talk about it because all of a sudden I realized I was like, oh my goodness, I have not gotten anything for my students, and I feel like the holidays just snuck up on me this year. I feel like I've been so busy, and I honestly didn't even think about it. In years past, I always gave my students a book. You guys saw that last year, but because I'm not teaching reading, I didn't want to get them books because I'm like, I don't know their interests. Like, because I don't teach them for that, I don't know, I felt like it wasn't right. So I was like, oh, I gotta come up with something like kind of last minute to give them. So I'm gonna go through and show you what I came up with. First of all, at Dollar Tree, I saw these little stockings. They were 2 for $1, and I was like, oh my goodness, they are adorable. And I actually already bought them all pencils. I always give them pencils for holidays because it's easy. So I thought, oh, I could put those inside of these stockings. So I got the stockings, and I was like, I can put, you know, candy canes in there. So I got some mini candy canes, and then I got some erasers. I thought I could put those in there too. Problem, however, is that I could only find 10 stockings. So I'm gonna have to go to another Dollar Tree tomorrow, hopefully find some more of them. If not, I think I'm just gonna have to give up on that dream, and I'll hold on to these like for next year, and I won't wait until the last minute to buy them. And then I will just give my students the pencil and the eraser and the candy cane like without the stocking. But I'm gonna try. I thought they were too cute, and I wanted to grab them while I saw them. And then this little box is for my custodian. I'm gonna give him a gift card. I haven't decided where or for what yet, but I will get a gift card and it will go in that box. And then for my main student gift, because I wasn't doing books, like I wanted to have one main like part of their gift, and I thought about doing socks, but I couldn't find any at Dollar Tree that I liked. Like I wanted nice like holiday socks, and they did not have any. They just had like regular fuzzy socks that were like black or blue or pink, and I don't know, I just wasn't having that. So I saw these little cups, and they have like the straw in the top, and I thought that these were really, really cute, and my students all carry water bottles anyway, so I thought that this would be nice for the holidays. And they had a bunch of different patterns, but I looked through them, and these like were very similar, just with different colors. So I decided to do the green color for the boys and the light blue color for the girls. So basically they will each get a cup, and maybe if I can't find enough stockings, maybe I will just put their eraser and pencil and like candy canes and stuff inside of the cup. I don't know. To be determined, but I got all of those. They're down here on the floor. Thankfully, I was able to find 30 of these to give to my homeroom class. I'm only giving gifts to my homeroom students, not all my block students, because that would be like 75 students, and that would just be a lot. So I'm gonna stick to strictly my homeroom. Next, I want to talk a little bit about my team teachers and what I'm doing for their gifts. So I actually ordered each of them a 4th grade shirt from the Blue Envelope. I will link this for you guys down below. You guys know I rave about them all the time. I seriously just love their company. And I have a 4th grade shirt and I've gotten a lot of compliments on it. So I decided to get one for each of them as well. I have not even taken it out of the wrapping because I'm trying to prevent it from getting covered in cat fur. So I'll probably do that like tomorrow night or Thursday night. I will get those all put up into these bags. I just got these from Dollar Tree and I'll try to make it look cute. I probably should like get them each a card, but I don't know if that's actually gonna happen. But I will try to get that done before Friday. So in the actual mail, this came from Lindsay, Miss Johnson's Journey on Instagram. I'll tag her down below, but she sent this super cute Christmas card and it makes me feel really bad because Billy and I have nothing. Like, we did not do Christmas cards this year. We tried to take pictures with our cats. I'll insert one of them here. It did not go very well. And the last thing that I got is a bag from Ipsy. This is actually my first time trying Ipsy. It's one of those things that I've heard about for a really long time, but I just never really made the jump until someone actually emailed me a like link for a free month. So I was like, sure, let me go ahead and try it. So I actually got this bag for free, but I have signed up. Essentially, if you've never heard of Ipsy, it is $10 a month and you get a bag, which these are really, really cute. And it's a different bag every month. And then you get 5 different products and you fill out a survey. So the products are all like based on your answers to those questions. So you get products that like you're interested in. And I just thought that this would be a really fun way to try new products since I'm still trying to figure out like what makeup I actually like. So if you are also interested in trying this, I will put a link for you guys down in the description box and you can actually get a free month and try it as well. Don't feel any pressure. Like, I don't get a free month when you guys get a free month. I think I get like points that I can redeem for like maybe products. I don't know. I don't really understand it, but someone shared a free code with me to get a free month, so I thought I would extend the same to you guys. If you're interested, you can use that and get a free month. But I wanted to show you all what I got this month. So first of all, there is this silver bag and it has like glitter up at the top. Really, really cute. I love bags like this. I throw them in my school bag all the time. I throw them in my gym bag. I always use them when I travel, so I feel like I can just never have enough of these bags, and Billy never lets me buy them, so I'm happy that I will start getting them through Ipsy. As for actual products, I got this hair oil. I don't even want to pronounce the brand name, OUAI, however that is pronounced. So I will try this. I've tried a couple different hair oils and they seem to work pretty well for me for just smoothing out frizz and making my hair shinier and all that. So I'm interested to try this and see what I think. I also got this brush. So this brush, I mean, I think it's an eyeshadow brush. I don't even know. The brand is Luxie and I think it says Precision Shader. So I think it's for eyeshadow. I don't know, but I will try that out. And then I got this mascara and it's by Radial and it says Glamo Lash Mascara XXL. I love mascara names. They're always really funny. But I'm still like trying out different mascaras just to figure out what exactly I like. So I will try this and let you guys know what I think. And I apologize. My camera is having awful times trying to focus right now. I think it's like this background. So I apologize. I'm trying to focus it as best as I can. So then I got this Always On Gel Liner by Smashbox. So I've tried a couple different kinds of eyeliner. I've tried liquid eyeliner. I hate it. I've tried like a felt tip pen and I have tried gel eyeliner, and honestly, out of all of them, I think the gel or the felt tip pen are like my favorite. So I'll be interested to try this one because I've tried gel where it's like in a little container and you apply with like a brush, and this one is actually in like a pencil. So I'll be interested to try that. And then this last thing I'm super excited about. So this is actually Lisa Frank eyeshadow, which makes me super nostalgic for the 90s, but I just thought the packaging was super, super cute. And let me open it up. Hold on. So it's like this shimmery, like brown kind of color, which actually I like to wear a lot for eyeshadow. So I'll be interested to try this. I don't know how the quality will be because when I hear Lisa Frank, I think of like stickers and everything from the 90s. So I don't know about in terms of cosmetics, but I will try it out and let you guys know what I think. Good morning, YouTube. I got a text from my team teacher this morning saying that admin said that we could wear jeans today. Yes. I swear my neighbor thinks I'm crazy. Like every single morning, he just happens to walk out and sit on his little porch while I am videotaping myself walk to my car. Like every morning, he sees it every morning. And like we both know that there's something like happening, but neither of us want to acknowledge it. So welcome to my life. We do have a staff meeting this morning and we have an ugly sweater contest as part of the staff meeting. So I am wearing my all-time favorite sweater with the sloths on the Christmas tree. I seriously love this thing. This is actually a men's sweater from Target. I think I got it last year, but it is my favorite sweater. It's so comfy and it's adorable. So if I win the contest, like, I'm a little bit insulted because this is my all-time favorite sweater. I have been slacking and I have not gone to the grocery store, so I'm out of yogurts. I have no breakfast this morning, so that should be fun, but that's okay. I do get to stay inside today for recess because it's my media day, so I'll just snack on something extra during lunch.
Hello, good morning, can I help you?
Good morning. Can I get a medium hot peppermint mocha latte, please?
Nothing else?
That'll be it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, it's now after the staff meeting. It actually was so much fun. They had tons of food, so I got to eat breakfast, which was awesome. Food makes everything better. And then they had like games that we played. They played a slideshow with like pictures of all of us. We also did the game where you have like a wrapped present and you have to put on like oven mitts and you have to try to open it while the person next to you is rolling dice and tries to roll doubles. And then once they roll doubles, you pass it on to the next person. I did not even get a chance to roll or to open the present because my team teacher got it before I could. So I'm a little salty about that, but it's okay. That was the perfect way to start my Wednesday. So it is never a dull moment. I was about to take my class to media and we had a fire drill, which was weird because we just had one like the other day. And turns out it was not a drill. There was some kind of like a gas leak or something in the cafeteria. I don't even know, but we were out there for a good like 40 minutes. And I felt so bad because a lot of my kids did not have jackets and it was like 38 degrees outside. Like it was freezing. And it stinks because that lost like over half of my planning time because it just so happens that it happened right when I was supposed to have planning. But that's okay. Like at least I don't have like a ton to really do right now, but I need to go to my team teacher's room so we can work on our SLO in the little bit of time that we have left. Oh, and quick funny story. So one of the girls, I felt so bad. She had short sleeves, her arms were freezing, but she had like leggings and then she had knee-high socks over them. Best idea I've ever had. I told her to take off her knee-high socks and then stick them on her arms. And she was like, this is a really good idea. I'm like, yep, you're welcome. So of course, at the start of my math block, one of my students takes out their dry erase board and they're like, Miss Ferré, like there's this mark and it won't come off. I'm like, of course. So I put it on my desk. I was like, I'll deal with that later. But I wanted to give you all a quick tip. If you ever get like permanent marker on your board and it won't come off, if you take a regular dry erase marker and color over top of it like this, then when you erase it, it will actually erase the part underneath. Like you can see it took off that part there. So I'm going to finish just coloring over top of this and then hopefully I can get the board clean again. I may need to use some Expo spray, but yeah, there you go. You can see it's coming off. So just to show you guys, I was able to get it all off. Again, just use a dry erase marker, color over top of it. Even like Sharpie, it will come off if you color on it with a dry erase marker first. So I was given a couple more gifts this morning. I have some Lindt truffles, which I don't really need to be eating, some homemade cookies that look absolutely amazing, which again, I probably shouldn't be eating, but I'm going to eat it all now during the holidays so that I can have a fresh start at New Year's. I got some more like Reese's, again, probably don't need it, but that's okay. I got like some Dunkin' Donut gift cards, and look, you guys, I think this is my new favorite thing ever. It is an ornament, but it's one of like the sound ones, and it plays I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. I'm so excited. So I was going through this bag of cookies, not that I was eating any, totally wasn't doing that during my lunch. Anyway, I found this cookie in there that the girl decorated. So stinking cute. It's a little gingerbread house. Like, they did better than I could. Like, oh my goodness, so adorable. It is lunchtime, but it is my day to stay in for recess. So while I sit here and enjoy my lunch, I have a couple of emails to answer. And then I'm gonna try to catch my breath because it has been a crazy day between having the fire drill this morning because of the gas leak and then missing a bunch of my planning time. So the planning time with my team teacher was really rushed, and then I didn't have time to like get my copies that were made today like sorted and put together. So it's just been a crazy morning. So I'm gonna sit here and I'm going to eat some cookies and I'm going to catch my breath and answer some emails and try to get caught up so that I can have a productive afternoon. So I meant to tell you this morning, but I forgot. So at the staff meeting, administration gave us each like one of these little jingle bell keychains because we can always hear them coming because they have their keys and they're always jingling. So they gave us a keychain so that they can hear us coming as well. I thought that that was really cute. And then my custodian actually actually stopped by and gave me this Reese's, it's a mug and a minute mug cake. Oh my goodness, you guys. And I thought that that was so thoughtful, because I always give a gift to my custodians, but I would never in a million years expect them to give something to me, because like they help me out every single day in my classroom. So I thought that that was really sweet. I'm actually going to go in with a couple of other teachers and we are going to get like a joint gift card for the custodian, but I may get them like something else too, just because like my custodian is seriously amazing. Like he cleans all of my desks every single day. Like he is just amazing. So I want to really make sure that he feels appreciated this holiday season. Good news, I made it to the end of the day and there's only 2 days left until winter break. It's definitely like getting a little bit more hectic and kids are like a little bit crazier. Like it's totally to be expected, but you can tell we are all itching for winter break because it's just super late this year. And when I say we, I mean the teachers and the students. So it's okay. We're getting through it. Tomorrow afternoon, we do have an assembly. So my block 2 will be cut short. And then Friday is basically like just hold on until dismissal. Like it's just not a normal day at all. And that's completely fine. Like I actually really enjoy those days. Bad news, last night I did not get those papers graded and I did not get those thank you cards written. I wanted to, but like I didn't finish work until like midnight because I had to lesson plan, and then after that I had to fill out some like paperwork for Highlands for the Boston Marathon, and I had to fill out like a client profile, and that took a while. Like it's super exciting and it's like finally sinking in that I actually get to do this, and like I was actually selected, but I did have some things I had to take care of last night. So I'm gonna try to get grading done tonight. I have to get thank you cards written tonight. I also am gonna leave right now because it's 4:18. I need to go to another Dollar Tree to try to see if I can get more of the mini stockings. So I have to drive to Bowie, which it'll probably, because of traffic, it may take up to like 20-25 minutes to get there. I'm gonna check that Dollar Tree and then Billy and I will go to the gym, go home, shower, eat dinner, grade, write thank you cards, maybe try to come up with a different like plan for tomorrow. Right now I just have like the typical lesson plan from the curriculum, but I thought about trying to come up with something like holiday related because I just feel bad. Like the kids have been working so hard and then they're gonna have to take that 100-question geography B like quiz on Friday, and I want to make it like engaging for them because I can definitely tell like they're burnt out, I'm burnt out, like I want to make it fun. So if I have the time tonight, I don't know if it'll happen, but I would like to try to come up with something like holiday related. But for now I need to go to Dollar Tree because I have to finish getting gifts for my homeroom kids, and then I wasn't gonna get gifts for my black kids because I told you it was just gonna be too many, and I just do not have the time right now to try to make something like crafty or cute, and I don't want to spend a ton of money. And unfortunately 2 of my team teachers, they gave things to their block kids, and so then the kids who were in my blocks are like, well, why did they get stuff and I didn't get stuff? And it's like, well, now I have to go out and get them stuff. And like, I don't know, I assumed we were all getting stuff for just our homeroom kids because to me that made the most sense. That way every kid would definitely get something, but because they gave things to their block kids and I didn't, now like I look bad and like I have to get them something, and I don't know, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Like I will try to figure it out when I get home, so wish me luck. So welcome to Nighttime with Michelle. I am currently listening to Demi Lovato on my computer, and I am prepping gifts to give to my block 1 and block 2 students. So here is what they actually look like. I found these little like dough containers at the Dollar Tree. They were 8 for $1, which is a steal. So for 60 students, which covers my block 1 and my block 2, it basically cost $8, which is not bad whatsoever. And then I just made up these little tags on the computer. It says, "We hope you have a delightful holiday break," and then it's going to be from my team teacher and I together. We're going to do just like a joint gift, and the goal was to make this look like an ornament. Like hopefully that's what it actually looks like. I don't know if I pulled it off or not, but it was worth a shot. So what I'm currently doing is cutting all of them apart. I've probably got about half of them cut so far, and then I have to go through with an X-Acto knife and I have to cut out the circles so that we can pop the dough containers in. I wish I could use a hole punch. I do have like a 2-inch punch, but I tried out the hole with the actual dough containers and it's too big. Instead of a 2-inch hole, this is like a 1.84 inch hole. I literally had to try like 4 different times until I found the perfect fit. So unfortunately I can't use a punch, so I'm just using like an X-Acto knife and I'm going to cut out all of the circles. This seemed like a good idea, but I'm already regretting it. Good morning, YouTube. I had a long night last night. Let's start with the good news. Good news is I did get all of the like delightful tags cut out and I got these circles X-Acto knifed X-Acto knifed, you know what I mean. I got them like the circles cut out, so all we have to do today is pop in the Play-Dohs, and then my team teacher is going to Target this morning to get them some candy, and I think that's gonna be good enough. And then I still have to get together the presents for like my homeroom, but I don't have to give that to them until tomorrow, so I didn't worry about that last night. I did get a couple of thank you cards written, but not all of them because I ran out of thank you cards, and I know I said I was gonna get those at Dollar Tree, and I've been to Dollar Tree like 4 times in the past 2 days, completely forgot to get them. So I will just have to use like other cards I have at school. I think I have some that are like gold and white, and I think that's like Christmassy enough. So I will just use those, and I will try to get those written today. This morning, I am not gonna go to Dunkin' Donuts because I need to go and get money. I need to get cash. I never carry cash on me, and I have to give it to one of the other teachers for the custodian's gift. So I need to go to Royal Farms, I need to get cash, and then if I have time, I might try to grab a coffee from like McDonald's or something. I don't know, I may be going without it today. So today in my bag of goodies, I have all of these little dough containers. I have all of these that I cut the circle out of, and then I actually have one of my student gifts because they are not going to be here tomorrow. So my team teacher got candy canes, and then we went ahead and put all of the dough containers inside the little tags. And just for the record, these all were in a very nice, neat stack. But then Doughpocalypse happened and it just all fell apart. So these are the thank you cards that I wrote up last night, and even though I was super busy, yes, I did take the time to draw a little Santa hat on each of their names, hashtag details. Now that I have student gifts ready for my block students, I am trying to prepare something for Chromebooks today because I have Chromebooks in both of my blocks, and usually my students have to get on this math program. It's called Math Facts in a Flash. It's really, really boring. Like, my students hate it because it's just basic fact practice, and I don't feel like forcing them to go on it today. Like, it's been a long week, it's almost Christmas, so I'm gonna do a Kahoot with them. And I know I've told you all about Kahoot before, but just in case you are new to my vlogs, so this is what the student screen looks like. The website is just kahoot.it. I will link it for you in the description box. I will project up on the board the game pin. My students will enter that in, and then they are in the game, so they get to answer the questions as we go, and it's super interactive and fun. So I am actually making my own Kahoot. What I love about Kahoot is there are hundreds and thousands of pre-made games that you can actually use. I'm actually making my own today just because I couldn't find any that were exactly what I wanted. So I'm making one just to review customary measurement, like the units of measurement, and practice converting them. So I'm getting it ready now. It will take me no more than like 10-15 minutes to prep, and then I'll use it with both of my blocks, and hopefully this will be enough to keep them engaged. I also just went through the pages that we're gonna do for math today. So this is like the pose a problem, and then this is like the practice page, and I made answer keys for both of those, so now I think I'm officially ready for the day. It is now lunchtime. The morning was mostly pain-free. It wasn't too bad. My students actually did a really good job during math. They got through the pose problem, and then they got through the entire practice page. We got to go over it, so I was really proud of them for that. And then after, we had Chromebooks. So we did that customary measurement Kahoot, and then we finished that, and we had a little bit of extra time, so I actually let them do like a Christmas trivia Kahoot that I just found that someone else had made, so they enjoyed that. Block 2 this afternoon is actually going to be shorter. Instead of 2 hours, it's only going to be an hour. So I'm going to kind of condense what we're doing for math, and then we will have Chromebooks for the last half an hour, and we will do the customary measurement one, and then hopefully one of the Christmas trivia ones. Then we have an assembly, and I think it's a magic show. I'm not positive. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. This morning during study hall, since we did not have cultural arts, I did get a couple more like thank you notes written. So I think I have, I don't know, maybe like 8 more to do. I have a couple from the other day that I haven't written, and then what I got today I have to write them for. So I think during my lunch I'm gonna try to get as many of them written as I can. I did want to quickly show you all my outfit for today. It's pretty basic, but I have the same, oh, that's a close-up. I have the same earrings that I wore the other day. Hold on, there we go. My little reindeer earrings I got from Walmart. And then this sweater, so story time. I got this sweater from Kohl's about 4 years ago, and I got it because I was going to an ugly Christmas sweater party and I didn't own a Christmas sweater. Not that it's ugly, it's actually really, really cute. But this is actually what I was wearing at the ugly Christmas sweater party when Billy and I met, so it must be good luck. And then I have just like my red kind of maroon pants that I got from, I want to say American Eagle, and then black boots. house. All right, I have survived the second to last day before break. So now we just have one more day tomorrow. Hallelujah, it is pajama day. We're building gingerbread houses. Once we get the 100 question geography bee quiz done, then the rest of it will be fun stuff. So I am excited. The kids are a little bit crazy, but we will just have homerooms tomorrow. So it'll be a little bit easier, like keeping the same kids all day. Super amazing news. So PTA came around to us at the end of the day and gave each of the teachers a $100 gift card, which my jaw, like I'm still trying to pick it up off of the floor because that just blew me away. Like I've never, ever gotten something like that before from PTA. I just thought that that was absolutely amazing. And like that just helps to offset some of the costs that we spend in our classroom. And I'm just so incredibly thankful. Like I really am. I have to get out of here though, because Billy and I are going to like a dinner for his work. So there was a Christmas party like 2 weeks ago, but that was like a regional thing. This is for just his office. So I have to go home and I need to like shower and actually do my hair and my makeup and all that good stuff. So I will catch up with you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, YouTube. Let me just say TGIPD, which if you don't know what that stands for, thank goodness it's pajama day. There is just something so much more motivating about waking up in the morning when you know that you get to put on comfy pajamas and you get to wear slippers. I am all about pajama day. Last night was a very long night. I didn't realize when we went to this dinner for Billy's work, which was wonderful, by the way. The restaurant that we went to is in Annapolis. It was absolutely amazing. I got a crab mac and cheese. It was an awesome time, and I have to say, like, Billy's boss is just amazing. Like, he treats his employees really well, but I did not know that we were going to be there very late, so we didn't get home until after 10:30. And when I got home, I had to package up my team teachers gifts. I had to package up some other gifts for like the secretaries and my principal and vice principal, and I had to shower, and then I had to write some thank you cards, which I got all but like 2 written. I'm gonna try to get those written this morning, but it was 1:30 and I'm like, I need to go to bed. So I am very tired, but it's okay. One last day before break. We're doing fun things after the geography bee, and I am so ready to sleep in tomorrow.
Good morning, how may I help you?
Good morning. Can I get a large iced vanilla latte and one of the chocolate frosted donuts with sprinkles?
That'll be all?
That'll be it.
522.
Thank you. Okay, so these are my team teachers gifts. I already actually delivered them to all my team teachers. This one is for my TA. And then these cards are for like the ladies up in the office, my principal and assistant principal, and then this is for my custodian. I did go in with some other teachers. I gave like $10 for a joint gift card, but I wanted to just give him a little bit something extra because my custodian is seriously amazing and he works so hard and he always goes above and beyond. This bag is filled with things that I'm going to give to my homeroom students today, so I think when they go to cultural arts, I will put these out on their desks. So I wanted to show you all my outfit for pajama day. If you are like an OG subscriber and you were with me last year on Christmas, I actually wore basically the same exact outfit, but I wanted to show it to you guys anyway. So I have this elf hat that I wore in my Secret Santa video. Can't remember where I ended up getting it, but probably like Target a year or 2 ago. And then I have my red like polka dotted pajamas, and I got these from Kohl's. They're super soft and super comfy. And then I have my favorite part. These slippers came from Target last year. So I got quite a few of my thank you cards written up last night, but I think I have 2 more to do, plus anything that I'm brought today. So before my kids come in, I'm gonna go ahead and write those last 2, and then I will try to get any other ones done during my planning time. My desk is such a hot mess right now, which in hindsight, some of the things that I received like earlier on, such as like these things, probably should have taken them home, and that would have prevented this, but that's okay. I think I'm just gonna leave it and like figure it out at the end of the day. Okay, it is my planning time, which is definitely not like actual planning time today. I just went up and met with my assistant principal to go over my first SLO. So that is done, that's out of the way. I would love to sit here and write thank you notes for the things I received today, but there's no way I'm gonna get them all done. Like kids were just coming at me and handing me stuff. I was like, oh my goodness. So I think I'm just gonna write those like over break and hand them out when we get back. I hate doing that, but there's just no possible way that I can get them all written right now. So next order of business is to take all of the goodies for my homeroom class. I'm gonna go ahead and put them out at their seats, so when they come back from cultural arts, they can look through them and then go put them in their locker so that I don't find them all around the classroom for the rest of the day. So this is what I'm doing for my homeroom kids. I kept it super simple. Like, I wanted to get them the little stockings, but I couldn't find enough. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I think this is good enough. I love my kids, but I don't need gifts to show them that, you know? Like, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about teachers giving their students gifts. Like, I love my students and I want them to know how much I appreciate them and how much I care for them, but at the same time, I don't want them to feel like getting gifts is the only way to be shown that. But regardless, I did get them these little cups from the Dollar Tree that I showed you earlier in the week, and then they each got a pencil, a little eraser, and a small candy cane that I will let them eat while we do the geography beat questions. Guess who has officially survived to winter break? It is after school, it's 4 o'clock, so let me kind of like backtrack. The last time I talked to you all was during my planning time. When my students came back from PE, we had to wait until band students came back. I wanted to start the geography beat questions like right away, but kids were in band, so I had to kind of postpone it. I read them The Invisible Boy because every month like our equity department picks a book to read aloud, and that was the book for this month, and we saved it for the last day, so I read that to them. We did the geography P, which, ooh, you guys, the questions are so hard. Like, my kids are just sitting there like, I have no idea. And I'm like, just guess. Like, we got through all of that. It was okay. They were good sports about it. Then we went right to lunch because that took us all the way up until 12:15, and we eat lunch at 12:20. After lunch and recess, we came inside. We did an ugly sweater contest. So my students were each given, hold on. Okay, so the students were each given like a blanket sweater. This is the one that I made. It says Mary Slothmas. And they just had to decorate it. And then we did like a gallery walk. They went around and they looked at all of them, and then they voted. And the student who won, I gave them like a dum-dum or something, but that was just fun. They got to be creative, and I got to sit and relax and like color and try to catch my breath. Then I gave them papers for them to make their gingerbread plans. I gave them juice boxes. They drank the juice boxes, and then they used that for like the base of their gingerbread house to like build around to help stabilize it. Went to the cafeteria. We built gingerbread houses for like 45 minutes. It was very chaotic. My kids were very sticky leaving, but overall it was fun. I really enjoyed just getting to see like their creative side and what they came up with and all that good stuff. So I did have fun today, but at the same time, I am very, very, very exhausted, and I cannot wait to get home. So here's my plan. I need to clean off my desk area and just like my classroom in general, because I do not like leaving it a mess before I leave for winter break. So I'm gonna quickly do that, and then I will catch back up with you all. So just so we can see the before shot, my desk is just an absolute disaster. I have stuff everywhere. I have stuff all over the floor. It's a hot mess. Like, I have paper scattered all over here. The classroom, however, isn't so bad. I just want to kind of like straighten up my tables and my groups and all that good stuff because they're kind of a hot mess. But I'm gonna quickly just power through this, get as much done as possible so that I can start my winter break. So I had to show you guys this gift because it's just so incredibly like thoughtful, and it just is so fitting with this week because I found out that I get to run in the Boston Marathon on Monday. So this parent actually made like a Boston themed gift along with just some of my favorite things. So first of all, it's all like blue and yellow, gold, like those are the colors of the Boston Marathon. And then there's gloves, because these are like your throwaway gloves. You usually start with them at the beginning and then you take them off and you like throw them before you start the race, and then it ends up getting like donated, but you want cheap gloves that you can get rid of quickly. And then there's like the Gatorade chews that have like energy and stuff. And then look at this ornament, absolutely beautiful. The unicorn is like the symbol of the Boston Marathon. It's like chasing the unicorn, like going after something that's difficult to be caught. And then they even put Boston 2018 on the back, like absolutely amazing. And there's like a Target gift card and a Starbucks gift card, an Oreo Oreos and Goldfish, which are all my favorite, and of course Reese's. I just thought that that was absolutely incredible. Here is the after. My desk is finally all cleaned off with the exception of my phone and the card for my custodian. Overall, my room looks better. It is by no means perfect, but that's okay. Like, it's good enough for now. And when I come back that week, that first week back from break, I just want to make sure that I work like super hard and get my room and just my life in general back in order. But for now, I need to go relax. All right. I'm going to end the vlog here so that I can go home. Actually, I need to go to the gym. Then I can go home and I can relax and I can enjoy my Christmas break. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out and it helps my channel out. It helps this video be able to reach more teachers. If you have not already subscribed to me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button wherever it is. I can never remember. And hit the little notification bell so that you get notified every time I post a new video. Overall, for it being the week before Christmas, like Christmas is on Monday, and going all day, every single day this week, I'm super proud of my kids. I do think they worked really hard. It was chaotic, it was hectic, it was exhausting, but that's okay. Like, that's what these weeks are about. And looking back at last year, like, I'm just mentally in such a happier place, and I'm so appreciative of my students. I'm so appreciative of my students' families. I'm so appreciative of my team teachers and my administration and just my school in general. And I love where I am, and I'm very lucky to be here. And I want to make sure that I keep that in my head and I remember that as often as possible, because I look back at my old vlogs and I was very unhappy, and seeing like now what a difference it makes, like being where I feel that I belong. It's just wonderful. I'm super excited to start training for the Boston Marathon. For now, my coach told me just to keep doing what I'm doing, and then we will start actually training come January. So I hope you guys are interested. I'm gonna be putting a little bit more of that into my vlogs, what I'm eating, how I'm training, what I'm doing, all that good stuff. I'm gonna be vlogging it the entire way. So I haven't decided yet if I'm just gonna keep it like in my weekly vlogs as normal, or if I'm gonna create like separate like fitness vlogs for the week and just recap like my workouts and my nutrition and all that in a separate vlog. I don't know. So if you have input, just let me know down below. I'd be interested to hear what you guys have to say. But for now, I'm just super excited. I'm very honored that I'm picked to be on the team. And yeah, so I'm going to end it so I can get going on my Christmas break. As always, I love you all so much. Don't forget to think positive, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of this video and for supporting my YouTube channel. If you want to check out any of my older videos, you can use the 2 links right down here. If you want to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future videos, you can use the link right up here. In the description box, you'll find links for my Teachers Pay Teachers store along with my PO address if you're interested. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.